Exposing police officers who break the law, abuse their power, and mistreat people with mental illness. ABC 15 investigator Melissa Blasius went beyond 2020's summer of protests to look at what's really fueling community anger and to hold police departments more accountable for their officers' actions.
He felt like he could do whatever he wanted to. He did.
Christopher Lee is one of 3 women who say a Phoenix police officer, Sean Pena, sexually assaulted them in his squad car after she reported it took many months for Pena to be fired and criminally charged.
I didn't think he would ever go to jail, to be honest.
In 2020, the ABC 15 investigators reported on several officers accused of crimes, including one who remained on the force for a year and a half before having to give up the badge and face a judge. In 2020, we also looked at concerns about racial bias in policing.
Just because you're a cop don't mean you can hold a gun at somebody whenever you get good and ready. I put my hands up and I'm not.
When I'm responding to somebody with a firearm, I can do what I need to stay safe and go home to my family.
Hotel employee Trey Kumpion said racial bias led a Tempe officer to hold him at gunpoint at his job while a white suspect slipped away.
That's when I felt like I was going to die.
The city of Tempe settled Trey's claim. ABC 15 found other racial disparities in policing. Phoenix officers disproportionately pointed guns at black men, adding to community pushback.
They feel that some of our neighborhoods deserve more violence, deserve more force, deserve to be treated differently than people in other neighborhoods. And that's really where your race disparities come in.
Sometimes cops defended their own.
The cops don't pick and choose that. They go out and respond. They take the calls. It is what it is.
Sometimes they blamed misconceptions about policing or mistakes made by a few, like when this mentally ill grandma was left in a Gila County jail cell without running water for days and resorted to drinking from the toilet bowl.
At the time, I thought it was really gross, but I didn't know what else to do.
People are going to say this is cruel and unusual punishment. Do you agree?
I would say yes.
Absolutely. We wish we'd have known earlier. Then it wouldn't have happened.
We heard a lot of excuses from police agencies, but the ABC 15 investigators kept pushing for the truth and exposing the need for change. In 2020, we aired more than 70 reports on policing issues, many of them focused on violent police encounters involving a person's serious injury or death.
I can't breathe.
You can.
No, God, I can't breathe.
Especially disturbing, the callous response as Ryan Whitaker bled out. One Phoenix officer shot him. Both stood by, doing nothing until paramedics arrived.
Can you please go make sure he's okay?
I want to do that for you, but I'm leaning towards the fact that he's not.
The city of Phoenix paid Whitaker's family $3 million. Other families spoke out about delays in information and investigations.
We are tragically left to grieve without answers about why our loved ones were killed. All of this is unacceptable.
Police Chief Jerry Williams responded and made some changes, releasing police shooting and in-custody death videos within 2 weeks and emphasizing officers must render medical aid and banning carotid neck holds.
We are now being forced as a result of a Kairos moment to listen, and that's not bad. That's a good thing.
But plans for a civilian-led Office of Accountability and Transparency for Policing were held up by Phoenix City Council. Other cities, like Tempe and Mesa, have ongoing meetings with groups of citizens as they look to reform their policies and procedures. The Arizona Police Association, which represents officer unions, hearing calls to defund the police, is offering a compromise to back a list of reforms instead.
We think that these are potential meaningful solutions to address the issue of trust and confidence.
The ABC 15 investigators will be closely monitoring law enforcement agencies again in 2021, keeping our police chiefs and government leaders honest that their promised policy changes will become realities on our neighborhood streets. I'm investigator Melissa Blasius, ABC 15, Arizona.